I am now streaming. Don't say anything bad.
Why would I do that?
You know
Who do you
you
take
would
me
do that in a heartbeat. You.
Who do you take me as?
Okay. Okay.
Common folk? Who do
Yes,
you take me
absolutely. Wow, WebTorrent. I might have to. Oh, there we go. Okay, let me.
I downloaded it, and the developer page is
This is
WebTorrent processed.
this is actually like the ugliest desktop application
I
I've ever
know.
seen. Like, I'm sorry.
I know. It's so bad.
It is like actually so bad. Like, dude, have these people
Yeah, it's really bad.
never heard of Whitespace? Hold on. Let me open up Wireshark. Let's see if there's anything with that. Sudo Wireshark. Password is password one. Okay. If I close this, I'll close everything. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, so sudo.
You personally use the TUI work, by the way.
I don't like. I'm better than that. You know. I'm better than
I don't even know the name of it.
that. Is it just like Term Shark or something?
Oh yeah, Term Shark. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right.
I don't even use it, and I know the name of it. Okay, let me. I don't know what. I guess I should be watching for WebRTC. I guess web. We hold on. What is? It's gonna be under in Wireshark. WebRTC Wireshark. Testing with Wireshark. Um. Yes. WebRTC uses a wide range of protocols under the hood, such as um. I guess
WebRTC runs over UDP, by the way.
Okay. I was just looking if there's a way like filter specifically for that, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Okay, let me. I might just have to look for SDP too, because yeah, SDP might be the best thing to like scan for, because that should, if peers are, what, dude, what kind of, this is such, yeah, no, as far as, okay, this is like at least going off, like just going off of the web seed. Hold on, let me look. Okay, dude, this is why. Why do I need to hear a little like doot doot when my thing is finished downloading? This is like, why? Look, this is so weird, dude. Okay, let me see if I can yoink this. Okay, so if it doesn't, if it's an issue there.
Bro, this is giving me like 2017 vibes. Like when we used to use Windows 7, everything had a sound effect.
I don't think I.
That's what this app looks like it's from.
I know, I know. I don't think I ever used. Dude, why does everything have a why is there a sound effect for like literally everything, dude? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm, dude. I'm genuinely like 90% sure that WebRTC is like literally just using the web seed like the entire time. Like I genuinely, I don't want to be that guy.
No, it can't be. I just I don't think I don't think uh Wireshark will read WebRTC messages. I don't think there's like a filter for it.
Mm-hmm.
Every time well, here, I'll just open regular Wireshark since
Okay.
this thing is okay. Sudo Wireshark.
Um.
Okay. Using this filter. Yeah, so I'm in the actual Wireshark app. I couldn't find it.
Let me do or in Wireshark. Um, or Wireshark. Display filters. Yay. I think it's just like literally just like
Wait,
or.
what? Sudo? I can't run it with sudo.
Huh? What do you mean? Oh, I need to do not a display filter. I just realized. Okay, without saving. Yeah, I don't want the packets, man. Okay, so I guess okay, sudo Wireshark, and then I know you guys can't see this. See a Wireshark under capture filter. SDP. No, I want to look. Filter by SDP Wireshark. This should be filterable. Let me see. Capture filter. You cannot directly. Okay, yeah, that's so great. Thank you. I forgot that the documentation for Wireshark is like actually kind of nice. Hold on, let me look the wiki site. Oh. Filter by ICE. Is ICE the protocol or is it just the server? I forget.
Pretty sure that's like the routing server for WebRTC or something.
That's what I thought it was. Wireshark. Okay, here it returns a stun extension, so okay, so it should be stun, I think. Let me slide this over here. I don't think I'm doxing myself, hopefully. Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, I'm so confused because Wireshark just isn't working for me.
What, are you getting an error or something?
Like, it says capture,
Mm-hmm.
and then it says input, display port, random packet, generator, SSH, and UDP and Wi-Fi remote capture.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure which one I should pick.
Oh.
And if I try running it with sudo, it just doesn't launch.
Yeah.
Do you have to run Wireshark with sudo?
I don't have to, but I do, cause I can't, access my main Wi-Fi adapter if I don't.
Yeah. So when I try doing that, it just doesn't let me
Huh?
launch. I guess it's because I have the
Oh.
QD version installed.
Oh, that like it should still be fine. I don't know, man. Okay, so how am I? I guess I can here. I can look for web. Can I not filter by WebSockets on a capture filter, dude? What? Wireshark, man. Wireshark, come on. I love you, like, but just.
I can do that with TermShark, just saying.
Oh my god, this man in Term Shark.
Hey man, use terminal TUI.
Are you okay? No, no. But are you doing a capture filter or a display filter?
It doesn't. I don't know the difference.
See.
It's just a
Oh my
big
god.
thing line that says filter at the top, and I just type in the protocol, and I just filter by the protocol. It says like BitTorrent,
That's.
WebSocket, UDP. When I typed in UDP, it crashed for some reason, but yeah.
Oh my god.
Um,
Anyways, I'm just gonna ignore that. Okay, let me. Okay, I don't want you to see. No, no. Okay. Sintel, I guess. Whatever. I do not need to see the entire video, please. Thank you. There's no way. Okay, dude, I genuinely. Yeah, bro. Okay, look, we can't spend too much time on this, man. Like, I'm actually gonna crash out over WebTorrent.
no.
I will make a rage-based video on WebTorrent if I have to actually like implement this protocol. Um, yeah, let me grab the one here. Can you send me the magnet URI with the thing removed? What's it
Yeah,
called?
I got you.
Yeah, yeah, that thing
Proceed.
removed. Yeah. Yeah. This is actually, yeah, yeah. It is going as well as we think is going. Oh, there it is. What? It just hold on. Okay, maybe it just saw this like the same.
Not jump down. Child process permission denied. Okay. I have to run Wireshark for sudo because it's this error saying this application start. New platform could be initialized.
Is it just acting like, dude? This is
Not
such.
connected to playform.
Huh? What? I can't. Did it? Hold on. Can I show here? Let me show in folder. I guess. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, I should have to like actually delete this. Um. Oh, can I add? Yeah, yeah. I know. I know. You're gonna be fine. Just oh god, dude. The desktop version is like actually so bad. Why I what? Okay. This. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. This just leads me to further believe that WebTorrent is genuinely kind of a scam. Because I literally I remove the the torrented uh file, and it says that there's no like there's no delay in download. It's acting like the file is still there. So I don't that might be an issue with like something that I'm doing. Oh, hi Raya. Raya freed
The
me. But I don't even know, dude. It's so scuffed. Um okay, let me think. How do I don't even know where to go from here.
mm,
Okay, okay. Should we just go back to like actually working on like the main engine?
fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Even if we don't end up supporting WebRTC itself, we could try supporting. No, never mind. Actually, never mind.
What? What?
I was gonna say we could try at least supporting the trackers, but it's fine because
The
the track that would just encourage other web. Mm, yeah,
yeah.
we could try supporting the trackers.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that yeah, yeah, that like WebSocket isn't bad. It's basically just yeah, that'd be fine. Um
Mm.
okay, well, back to back to fun stuff, I guess. Um okay, so we almost have the design doc for that finished.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, it's just like the last part wherever
Mhm.
like the last yeah, last like two things that we haven't. Oh, yeah, the handling torrents with multiple files, right? Um
Yeah, we need to like completely re-architect the way we do things to allow that.
yeah, it
Or
shouldn't
we're
be
planning to rewrite the engine anyway, so
yeah. No, it's okay, Ria, tell me if that's wrong. So repart it. Okay, yeah, tell me if Ria is wrong. Okay,
what?
so
Hold on, let me. What?
I wait, hold on. Let me pull up Scientific. Okay, okay, good, good, okay. My bad.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so let me. Okay, here, you wanna just share. Uh,
Oh, sure. Yeah,
yeah,
one
live,
second. I'll be right back. I need to like restart my window manager real quick.
naturally. Okay. Oh,
Okay, look, man.
yeah,
Look,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
It's written in Rust, okay?
yeah.
It's superior than any window manager that's ever been created
That's.
simply because they're simply because it's written in Rust. No other reasoning.
Uh
The
huh.
only reason why it's better. Written in Rust.
Uh
Superior
huh.
language, superior software. Simple as that.
Uh huh.
Anyways, yeah, I'll
Yep.
be right back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's the 15-second rant I get every day. We're gonna use Ratatouille. As far as I know, it's the standard for Rusty wise. Um, yeah. Uh, but we're well, okay. Hopefully, we're not far off of that. But realistically, we probably are pretty far off of that. Yeah. Okay. Let me. Okay, we have seating down. I think he still wants to finish this, but this is really the only thing that we need to handle. So I guess while he is not here, let me just go into like on code test files, fm test.py. Is that anything important? No, no, it'll be fine. Okay, so this is where I kind of left off. Obviously, some of this stuff is undefined, but we can just do like file equals, I don't know, like one. Oh, we're gonna actually like, well, I mean, okay, you know what? Maybe it's not the worst thing in the world to like just do class file, um, define init. Is my LSP dead for Python? You have to use Ratatouille. Yeah, there's this guy on Blue Sky. Let me see if I find him real quick, cause he's like, I swear, he like every day he posts something about Ratatouille. Actually, I think no, he didn't make Ratatouille, did he? Maybe he did. Um, Let me find real quick. Um, but yeah, he. Oh, here he is. Oren, here, this
Oh,
dude. Hey, you're back. Um, did he? 'Cause I swear he made Ratatouille.
huh?
Or at
Oof.
least like is a primary contributor to it. No, I don't. I think the guy that I follow on um Blue Sky is either a primary contributor or the main guy that made Ratatouille. Um,
Ratatouille? Rust framework? That's
yes, buddy.
amazing.
Yes, buddy. It's yeah. Yes, it's Rust.
Doing Rust, it's amazing then.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh,
Rust software? Amazing.
yep. This is how I got into Rust after he told me that it was gonna be super fun. And well, actually, no, it is pretty fun. Um, okay. Why is my LSP for Python not working? Pyrite. Why do I have multiple installed for? Okay, that's weird.
Okay, let me launch Zed real quick.
Probably should be fine. I mean, honestly, I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe just no like type hinting. Self dot. Oh, I guess should we take self and self dot length is equal to. I guess just do like 100. I don't know. Well, actually, no. We be proper about this. We can do like length defaults to 100. So length is equal to length. File 200. Rust is there's a very steep learning curve with Rust, as I think most people know. I'm not. I've used Rust for like 5 months now, and I'm not really confident that I'm past that steep learning curve yet. Um, it's
Bevy? Oh yeah. Bevy's hard to learn at first, but like once you get like into the nitty gritty, it becomes like really, really powerful and really, really cool.
You gotta. I don't think Bevy's a good way to learn Rust because it has a lot of strange ideals. But if you already know Rust, it's really, really powerful and really, really nice. But using it to learn Rust with is like that's like asking for torture.
oh, let me modify the title of the stream because we're doing web 20 more. There we go. Yeah, I can only imagine. Where we were. Oh, right. You have to accept that. Thank you. Thank you. Here I'm trying to like write a very basic implementation of this in Python right now.
Hmm.
Just like very 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 basic. Not complete. Although I'm realizing that it's honestly gonna. I don't want to say waste of time, but here I'll write it if I want to come back to it. But that's gonna be so much work to actually like do. Okay, so so let me look at what I wrote. Okay. Is there super files themselves? Files are private order. If you're torrenting off of that URI, will not know what files are until you get the info dict via BEP9 or BEP10 or slash BEP10. Managing zipper files is a challenge due to the fact that, as far as we are aware, the end of one file in a piece message is the same as the start of another file. By X may end of a file, by X plus 1 may mark the start of a new file. I guess and is probably better language there, or grammar, whatever you call it. Okay, so okay, going below, we do a bunch of research about coding SVD. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. That's fun to
It's nice.
yeah get into. Yeah, what other channels have you found? Uh, below below is brainstalling. Below is a pseudocode example of this process.
Set
Uh,
output stream for
Python. Okay, so so get all pieces except the odd one out. Last piece, the file ends. So okay, because we gotta get. Okay, we gotta figure out. Okay, here let me write down the main challenges here. Okay, so we gotta figure out where each file ends. Figure out where each file starts. Where each file starts, and then I guess that's kind of a part of having trouble envisioning. And the other channels I found were pretty big, so they want to learn about coding software. Okay, yeah. I'm assuming you've like I can't imagine anyone hasn't at this point, but like people like Neat Code and like Primogen and stuff. I don't know. Ironically, I don't really watch that much tech related stuff, so I don't really yeah, I'm not aware of any other channels other than like Neat Code and Primogen. Okay, so figure out where each file starts. Yeah, okay. Okay. Figure out where each file starts, and then so we just split the file at that point. So split the, I guess kind of quote, split the file at that point, and I guess yeah, I gotta carry on with downloading the next file. Okay. The odd one out. I could keep that in quotes. Okay, so let's see. So, okay, so we get the number of pieces for that file. We get the remainder bytes for that file, so the total bytes in. Actually, oh, that should be num pieces, shouldn't it? Wait, no, because okay, if we have a file that's 1,000 bytes long, each piece is 100. Yeah, no, that should be num pieces, I think. Right? No. Wait. No. Yes. Here, let me note. In whatever. In our implementation, this will need to round down. The operator for rounding down or floor division in Python is just like double slash, right?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah. Because then like it's like 3, 2. Yeah, then that'd be 1, but then like 4 divided 2 is still 2. Okay, so we'll just highlight that. Okay, so round down. So that will, let me note about that. So every piece except, oh my gosh, except the odd one out. And we're gonna copy this. Except the odd one out. We already defined that now. Okay. Pieces get pieces. Okay, then the remainder bytes.
Hey Oscar, I'm trying to figure out a way where we can have event listeners in Rust, because that isn't really a thing for Rust.
What do you mean?
And so like, there's no way with our current implementation for the user of the library to get statistics. And remember, you're gonna need to do that for the TUI later on. So we're gonna need to be able to display statistics and stuff, and display all the different peers and stuff, and yada yada yada. So, we need a way to like have an event handler or something like that. And I'm trying to look at ways, and I found an example of how another library called Serenity handles events. Serenity is a Discord API. Well, it's basically like a Discord bot thing,
Okay.
for handling Discord bots in Rust.
Yeah.
And they actually create a trait for events,
Okay.
basically,
Let me
with
see.
like a bunch of optional functions that are async, and like that's how they handle events. So it would look like rock handler, do ample event handler. Oh, let me just copy paste what they do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is what they have for their event handlers.
Okay, I see. I think for the most part, a lot of software engineering channels are
So
not that interesting. Yeah, that's fair.
yeah,
Yeah, some of them are. Well, I mean, for me, most of them are boring. I know Seifu likes watching them, but okay.
watching what happened?
Software engineering channels. Theo.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Sorry, coughed.
Well,
Um.
okay, look.
Okay, yeah.
Uh,
Is it the future ext trait? No, no, that's not. No.
Wait, what?
What trait is it? Let's look at the documentation.
What do you mean feature? What do you mean trait? Just
True.
No, event handler is a struct of like that has like I mean, it's a trait that has a list of events for that we can specify. So event handler would literally just be this, and we're supposed to define this. It's not in the library. We define this.
Let's see. Let me look.
It'd be like it's nothing to Google. Oscar.
I no. I'm looking at their impl of the trait. Um. Okay.
You're in Serenity.
Mhm. Okay. So it's basically just like a like what is the point of this exactly? Like what's the how does this help us?
We need some kind of way to update the UI and give the person who's using the library information on what's happening, like live.
Ah, okay. I see what you mean. Okay.
So there's no way for us to provide statistics or what's going on with the peers.
Mhm.
We can type the logging to figure out what's going on with the peers, but we don't know what peers are connected, what protocol they're under, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's supporting multiple different we're supporting multiple different what's it called?
Yes.
Multiple different torrents at
Protocols.
once. Like
Yeah.
no, multiple different torrents at once. We need to like have a way to list um like what peer is connected to what torrent and yada yada yada, and have a way to decipher those things.
Okay. Wait, do we but isn't this just a bunch of futures basically? Or am I missing
What do you
something?
mean? What do you mean?
All of the entire event handler trait, isn't this just a large collection of futures?
Yes, it is.
So, I mean, I guess I get what you're going for, but that's not really like that crazy
Yeah,
of
and
an
I'm just saying
idea.
that's something that we probably should implement.
Okay, okay, yeah, that's fair.
Seeing use Vim and NeoVim makes me jealous. I just want to eventually learn Cone. I've never heard of that.
I've
I
never heard
also
of that.
sound comfortable in writing, not just coding. You can use Vim, the NeoVim to write in, definitely.
Oh. I can talk about this because
It's a video. It's a video.
it's a video. No, I use Nevim to take notes, do it in Markdown
Mm.
and LaTeX. Um,
But Markdown isn't really writing though.
I mean, yeah, but like, no, I know. Let me see. I'm curious what this is now. VI keystrokes.
Is it written in Rust?
It's not. No.
No. No, I was gonna saw it,
You're
but
gonna
no,
be
no, I'm
fine.
not. It's not written in Rust.
You're gonna be fine. Okay, that's cool.
Switch to Oh, is it just like a GUI for like
No,
NeoVim, or
no,
is it like like a Vim wrapper?
I don't think it is.
I think it's just a Vim wrapper.
Wait, let me look. Let me look. Is it? Wait, is it a fork of? No, it's not a fork of anything. Um,
like wrappers and like it makes it into a window and takes it out the terminal window. I think like it
That-
takes it out the terminal, puts it in a window. That would make sense.
Why? Yeah. Why would it? That's kind of pointless, isn't it?
Some people like that. That was one of the main things I didn't. That was one of the main reasons why I didn't want to use NeoVim at first, because I didn't
my
like the fact that it was in a terminal.
That-
But like I grew out of that phase.
Yeah, good.
I grew out of it.
Good.
I grew out of
Good.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. The number.
But right now we're not even using NeoVim. We're using Zed.
I know. and I'm very sad about that.
Rust based, by the way, written in Rust by the way.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
yeah.
The middle editor with only 2 modes. It uses select action, motion. Oh, okay. That is like a completely different paradigm then. Select action.
I mean,
Let me think.
Vim is a modal editor too, no?
No, Seifu. Oh my god. I'm sorry. He's kind of new to the theory of emotions. So no,
It's a modal editor, no?
no, so Seifu. No, Seifu. The entire paradigm behind the editor she's talking about is different. No, because look. Okay, let me recall this correctly. If I am thinking about this correctly, okay, so Vim, the paradigm for all commands, as far as I'm aware, is count, and so the number of commands you want to perform, the action, and then something else. And if Cone, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, doesn't do that, then it's a completely different paradigm, and it completely changes the way
Oh,
you.
that's what you're talking about? No. When I
Yeah.
say modal editor, I mean it has modes. Like normal mode, insert
Huh?
mode. That's what I meant when I said
Okay,
modal
yeah.
editor.
Yeah. Okay.
God, I was here.
No. But I was saying you're ignoring the paradigm switch.
What's that type of result?
Option from.
What's that type of result, Oscar?
Enum.
Oh wow, you studied.
uh,
My God,
it's so bad, dude.
this guy.
It's so bad. Okay. So,
Okay, but how do you feel about this event handler thing?
let me look. Yeah, only has select insert. Not visual though. I don't know how I would live without visual. Event handler. No. The event handler seems fine. Yeah. No. That here. Let me look at it again. But actually, you should have impl event handler for handler, and then so you're saying that just every time we want to access some data or something, we just message dot await or what would be a handler dot message dot await. But my point is
Yeah. So like it would be like
yeah,
yeah.
no, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that seems great. You might wanna
Yeah.
actually no, that's fine. No, yeah, no, that looks great. Good job, buddy. I'm
So
proud of you.
that could be doable. 'Cause then we'll have like named events and stuff. In JavaScript, doing stuff like this is really easy, but in Rust,
I mean,
it's a bit
it's
harder.
not that bad still. But yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
everything about it is so appealing. But for regular writing, it's like okay, there's a proper. There should be I don't know if it's in the editor that you're using, but at least in NeoVim, it's just set line break. So like like on this line, just set line break, and then there's proper word wrap. But I don't know about Cocoon. Okay, we're
Yeah, you can. NeoVim you can easily change like toggle line break.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we know okay the remainder of okay because it's file length, it should be num pieces times piece length. So okay, so I guess well here I'll just do that. Is that wait no I'm doing that wrong now because oh I hate this kind
Wait,
of
but then what if we had like a default event handler,
Mhm.
and that's where we put all of our logging?
Oh, well, no, cause like,
Logging wouldn't be as good and wouldn't be as
yeah,
precise.
yeah. I mean, it's not like
Mm.
bad. I don't think it would be appropriate.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
think my
fair
take
enough.
though. Okay. Okay. So wait, no. If we're trying to get the remainder bytes, then it should be file.length.
Mm.
No, it should be minus num pieces times piece. It's been a while configuring. I said a little obtuse bad. I got you. That's fair. Why do you why do you want to use Cocoon over something more mainstream like NeoVim? Well, I guess other than the reverse motion thing. Actually, I could do remainder bytes, and so this is like singular get piece. Let me see. So, okay, can I just do like? Yeah, I understand what I'm doing. It's hard to illustrate this. Why am I reversing that? I was really tired when I wrote this pseudocode. Because there's no reason for me to be reversing that. I don't know, man. Real pieces accept the odd one out. Also, I said the 2 selling points from here to. Well, I mean that I don't blame you. To each their own. But well, best of luck with it. It's always fun doing stuff like that. Seifu, are you dead?
Huh? No, I'm still here. I'm just researching
Oh,
stuff right now.
okay. Um, okay. So how do I wrap around? I guess. Well, okay. I guess just for sake of example, I could just do like temp piece that, and then I could just do um, temp piece is equal to pieces from here.
Okay, there's an alternative to this. What if we add enum events
I'm gonna do this.
stats, and then
Okay, that's right.
and
So it should just be temp piece plus get piece bytes, including the odd one out.
we're gonna need to add proc macros. Great. Okay.
Yay! I don't want to do that. Okay, wait. Show me what you're talking about. I'm curious now.
Figuring out a way to do this because there wouldn't be a way to do this without proc. I'm thinking about another syntax that we can do this, so it'd probably be cleaner.
Yeah.
This is the only. Well, actually, no. I could try to put the arguments here, and then
Here.
could put the event here. Just make this be type events, and then have this. But there's no point even doing that, 'cause then I could just do register and handler here. Let them do that.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
But that would probably be easiest way to do that. But what I well, at that point, there's not even much of a point in doing this because at that point, you might as well just turn this into. At that point, you might as well just do enum events
and then just have like engine dot listener, and then have this let rx equal engine dot listener,
Yeah, and then just
and have
receive
that
from
just
there.
be an unbounded receiver there,
I mean,
and to do it
that's
like that, that would probably be like way easier.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, the the nice thing about doing it with the with how Serenity did it would be that you're not forcing the end user or end developer to throw away any messages that they don't want. They only subscribe for, or well, yeah, sure, subscribe for messages that they do want. But
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I guess that's the kind of the big thing to think about there. I
isn't it
guess.
also the developer experience for the other one is probably better with the way Serenity does it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
But but and then the third option, well, the second option, which is the one I had before, to do that, the only way to make that syntax like work is with proc macros,
Okay. Um. Hmm.
which is they're probably going to have to do it eventually, but I don't know
Mhm.
if we want to go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, because I mean,
Yes.
yeah, that's a whole like different like damn crate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you have to create a new crate like separately to do proc
That
macros.
that Seifu. That's what you just said, Seifu.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna be that guy.
Yeah.
I'll be
Just,
that
bro. Shut up, Oscar.
guy. Here, I finished. Here. Go up to like line one time. Oh, it was written in Rust. Seifu, Seifu.
Someone's running Rust. Someone's running Rust. Rust.
Like, he looks.
Who was running Rust? My life was running Rust.
Oh, okay. I have actually heard of this.
Oh, Helix? Oh yeah, I know about Helix.
I'm
Yeah, I've
surprised.
talked about it before
I'm
with Oscar.
really surprised you don't use it.
Oh, trust me, I would if like I wasn't too lazy to set it up.
Mm-hmm.
I would dub Neovim instantly. Written,
Mm.
written C++ in Lua. Oh my god.
Yep.
C++? Nah, use Rust.
Oh my god. I mean, I honestly God don't even know what Neovim is written in. Is it C++? No, C.
I'm gonna C
Yeah.
in Lua.
Go on, shares it's
Hmm.
oh no, same command for that. Yeah. I don't think
Yeah.
I could I don't think I could ever switch off this paradigm.
Yeah.
I say that, but I forget exactly how it works or like the thing. Oh, okay, wait, is that it? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let's be honest.
Getting late for him, chat.
No, no, I'm so tired today. Yeah, it's bad. Um, uh, okay. Anyways, okay. So here, go up to like line 126 and just look at the little like pseudocode, uh, implementation I
Okay.
wrote. It's it's kind of scuffed, but um, that's fine. It's just pseudocode, but
So this is
Python.
literally the exact code I wrote earlier. That he's like, no, I don't think this would work.
Yes, just go
Swear I
ahead.
wrote this
I don't know what you're talking
like
about, Your
on
Honor.
stream.
I do not. Your Honor.
Bro.
He is trying to harm my reputation, Your Honor. I would like to sue him.
He's like 24 hours, no, 48 hours late. Okay, file bytes equals file dot bytes plus thing file dot bytes. What do you mean? What does this do?
Okay, that is fair. That is fair.
What does this do?
Depends the uh odd piece.
Well,
The
why are we saying file dot bytes? Like what is this for?
function of
We already know the length of the file. Oh wait, is pieces like does pieces like actually contain like the bytes of the piece?
you see this? I don't
Yeah,
want to be
piece
that guy.
byte. Okay.
I don't want to
Oh
be
yeah, you're right.
that guy. You're good.
Why does it need file?
Huh?
You would just need Well, why would get piece bytes need file? It just would need the number of pieces and that's where to start at.
Well, okay.
It'd just be like
Look, dude, stop gaslighting
start
me, dude. Come on,
at
stop
0.
gaslighting me.
What? It would just be that, no?
Well,
Like,
you don't always want to start. Well, yeah, realistically, it should be. Well, hold
well, no, we would go like is there a enumerate function? Could there be this?
on. No, there is.
Well,
Wait.
yeah, just do that and then start at
Hold. I'm trying to do it. Wait, hold on. Let me total pieces. C equals 0, and then we just.
What are you doing?
Look, no, watch me cook. Watch me cook. Watch me cook. Pieces. C plus equals num pieces. Then, am I spelling that right? I before E, except after C, or in sounding like A in neighboring way. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I just gotta check.
Math man.
He's
Math man.
he says scene.
Math man.
That seems to work
Math
fine
man.
for a
Math
rough.
man. Math man.
I took one calculus class. It's not make me a math
Math
man.
Do num I
Let's see.
times
Okay.
num pieces.
Oh my God, you're
Wait,
so smart.
Wait, what? Bruh.
You're so smart. That's valid. That's valid. Enumerate. Beautiful. See, you're smart.
Wait, no, actually, I think you're right, because this would only work if each file is even in size. I think.
What do you
Because
mean?
if it's 2, wait. Wait, no, wait, would that work?
No, that
Okay.
should. Ooh, wait.
So
No.
one. This. Hold on, let me think. Let me cook.
I'm just gonna watch the chaos unfold. You got this, buddy.
Okay, so then we have file 1, file, file 2, file 3. Okay.
I don't know where he's going with this, but
No, let me cook. Okay.
you got
So we go to the first file.
this. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'll just make this span here, and then pick up this, and this will go here, and then do.
Okay.
Okay. So in this metric, file 1 dumb pieces would be, and I would be 0.
Mm-hmm.
I would be I plus 1. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that would be no. Start at 0. So it should start at
Yeah.
0.
Yeah,
So
that's fine. I think.
so that would be 0. So
Mm-hmm.
then we have index 1,
Mm-hmm.
and num pieces would be 1, 2, 3. So that would be we'll start at 3.
Okay.
So I times num pieces would be 3 in this situation. So 0, 1, 3.
This diagram
This
is
wrong.
not great.
No. 0, 1, 2. This would be 3. So this needs to be -1. And then if we get to index 3, so I would be 3. And then num pieces would be 1.
Okay.
So
This
would
confusing me.
be I times, so it'd be 3, 1 times 3, which would be 3. So we'd be getting 0, 1, 2, 3. So this would start at here, which is wrong. Okay, this implementation is wrong. You were right.
I am always right. You're welcome.
You're right.
Yep. Thank you. Always right.
This is
Happy
a
to
way you
help.
can calculate it better, but it's fine.
Yeah, no.
Whatever,
No.
we can just go with that pseudocode anyway.
I'm not gonna act like I was actually following along there. What I have originally here,
Didn't you like pass a computer science AP computer science exam with like flying colors? Like,
dude, yeah, no, I got a little like award from College Board for it. No, like, but like it doesn't actually teach you anything like this. It's kind of useless, honestly.
rip,
Yeah, seriously.
bro.
What?
You should understand my thought process. This is like literally the type of stuff that you would see on tests like that.
Okay, yeah, but like,
It's late. It's late. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
that
It's late. It's
no,
late.
but like that diagram was subpar at best. I'm sorry.
Okay, my bad. I couldn't pull out the whole Desmos graph for you, bro.
Okay. What was the original implementation of this? Like num
You had
pieces times what?
bytes, pieces, scene,
Oh, right.
0, pieces, plus
There we go. Okay, and then yeah.
pieces,
Mm,
and then start at pieces scene.
Yep. Okay.
So yeah, that's fine.
Oh wait.
then,
No. That's not. It's not right now. Hold on. That needs to be added after. Hold on. Down here. Pieces seen plus equals num. Pieces. Blah blah blah. Okay, and then let me make sure that would actually work. Okay, so we had. Let me think. I think I could actually agree on this. Oh god. Let me. You know what? Hold on. We got breakout. Excalibur. Okay, so we had.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. So I'm just gonna put like where the line breaks are. So like, or not line breaks, but no, I need to do pieces. So I guess just here, maybe let's do just one. Wait, no,
But
but
what we'll have to do for the TUI is have. Oh,
I do.
engine not vents.
P and then copy paste this sucker.
Unbound.
See, look at this diagram,
Okay.
dude. I'm like actually cooking now. It's an amazing diagram, dare I say. Okay, so we do that. Okay, so then we can do like, okay, so like this is file 1, and then like this is file. This is so monotonous. File 2. And then, oh my god, dude, I've just cooked up the most fire diagram. I don't think you understand.
Better than mine. I tried to do mine in text.
No. It was that's not to be that guy, but that was the entire reason why I didn't understand it. Anyways, okay, so
That might be copium.
I mean, no, it probably is. That's
Yo,
fair.
nice 3, dude.
Huh?
Nice 3, dude. Looks like a wand.
It's
Like a cane.
3. There we go. It just looks a little bit hurt. Like someone just like
A little,
stabbed.
a little crippled.
Bro, that's crazy.
Like someone smashed as a child or something.
I feel personally attacked by that statement. I'm not gonna lie.
I wonder why.
It's crazy. You're crazy. File 1. Okay, so okay, by here we've seen 2 pieces. By here, oh, because this is something else we gotta think about. Is I guess, so that's. Do we count this as 2 pieces or 1 piece? Because okay, so we have five pieces in total. So I guess let's count the piece
I
after.
think we count it as 1 piece because because that would make, so if you go back to pseudocode,
Mm.
that will make, if you count it as one piece, then the next torrent will start on, wait, but how are we gonna start the torrent at the right part of the piece?
Yeah.
How are we gonna start the file at the right part of the piece? So we have currently, we have like an implementation that will work if a file has bytes at the tail end of a piece. So like
Mhm.
the end of a file leads into the next piece.
Mhm.
But what if the next file starts on a piece, like in the middle of a piece?
That's fine. That's how we're handling this. We're just gonna take that entire piece basically and chop it into 2 bits. Well, not bits. I shouldn't use that word since we're talking about bytes here. And chop it into 2 separate sections, and then we take the first section, which is the current file, and we write that to the file. Then we close that file, whatever. And then we take the second section, and then when we start downloading the second section, if there's anything in that little either cache or variable or something, then we actually add it to the new file, and then we start getting pieces after that file.
Are you sure? I feel like you're not. I feel like you didn't really hear what I just said.
Let's say it again. I probably didn't.
Okay. What if we have a file that starts in the middle of a piece, not ends in the middle of a piece? So right now
That's
we've handled and planned
safer.
around the use case where a file ends in the middle of a piece, but what if it starts in the middle of a piece?
No, but that's safer, safer, bro, safer. No. That's what we've been doing. If if a file ends in the middle of a piece, it's probably gonna start and if it's a multi-file um, torrent, if a file ends in the middle of a piece, it probably starts the next file probably starts in the middle of that piece. No,
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
yeah. So we handle that. Uh, like in here, and it would make our lives easier if that wasn't the case. If files did not, oh my gosh, if multi-file torrents, uh once the once the bytes in a piece ended, if that was just the end of that piece, but I can't imagine it actually works
Yeah,
like that. um but I found nothing that
yeah.
says one thing or the other, so I'm assuming that's like this for now. It if it was um if when a file ended in the middle of a piece, if that just ended everything, and then we moved to the next piece, that would make our lives extremely easy. um but it's BitTorrent, so I can't imagine they actually did that, right?
It's not a, unfortunately.
Yeah. Here, I do have to make a little change here. So the num pieces and the remainder bytes,
Mm,
and then
okay.
let me see. Num piece type.
Is
That's
there
fine.
anything that we would want to send to the engine? Like, is there
Um,
anything the user would want to send to the engine?
I don't think so, because I mean this should be once we
So I have an event listener,
yeah,
so they can receive events. But what would we want to? We can force disconnect peers, I guess.
I mean I
Like
guess,
let.
but like, oh, okay, so it's probably not a bad idea to have that implementation in there anyways, right? Like that's
Yeah.
probably wise. Um, let's just go ahead and have it. Just either way. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, here. So if length of temp piece is greater than 0, we want to pieces seen plus equals 1. Okay, this is making a good bit of sense to me now, kind of. Um, uh, if the last file ended mid-piece, then we're going to add it to. Hold on, let me look. This should be. Why is that like that? Why am I doing that? I guess I also need like end2. So okay, so pieces. That should just be the entire thing. No. So file.bytes plus pieces, and then yeah, and then we have to also need to have an end at though, and so end at should be. Let me think. So it should be, I guess. I guess it should be. Let's see, num pieces times piece length plus remainder bytes. I think it should be oh yeah, hold on. Add an end that variable here. So and that is equal to oh my gosh. Oh right, I'm in okay, and that is that, and then DFS, and then okay, okay, so then end at, so end at should be that plus the piece that we already seen. So num piece. Wait, so it should be pieces seen times piece length. Okay. I feel like I'm kind of confident with this now, like moderately. Oh my gosh. But I'm not entirely confident in that. Okay, so every except the off and out, and remainder bytes. So if we have the last part of a piece as the start of the file, mark. Sorry, that quote. So mark this piece as seen. Okay. Where? Oh, I guess. Oh, so that shouldn't be. That should not include that. That should just be that, and then. Oh wait, because then. But we also need that. Ooh, that makes things harder. I'm kind of doing this wrong, aren't I? Okay, because we end that. We also need remainder. No. We do need remainder pieces. I guess. Well. Why is it so painfully hard? Okay, so temp piece. Get piece bytes. So that should be file dot bytes plus pieces. So okay. Well, because file bytes should just be equal to this, but we also need to get the temp piece. So alright. I did not even see that. Okay, because we also gotta get the temp piece from there. So okay, so I guess let's maybe we get okay. No. Maybe we do. Okay, so let's say we get all those pieces. So get all of the pieces we need. Is there a BEP for multi-file torrents?
Pretty sure it's BEP3. I can include inside BEP3.
That sounds right. Okay, let me see. Multi-file torrent. Oh wait, hold on. There might be a question out here. So this is so wildly confusing, as usual. Okay, so what bet 49? This is okay. That's not anything interesting. This is V2. So okay, maybe it is just in. Wait, maybe it's. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe BitTorrent theory that has been useful in the past. Okay, so maybe. Where'd that be? I guess just. Oh, multi-file mode. There we go. Okay. Files, and then the piece length besides the nominal file. Okay, let me see. Equal length. Pieces and their boundaries are then determined in the same manner as the case of a single file. Pieces may overlap file boundaries. Yes. Okay. So it is. Yeah. Far as we are aware, according to. Let me go up and link this. BitTorrent theory. Beautiful. Okay. Because let's get all the pieces we need plus 1. Okay. Oh my gosh, bro. So horribly painful. Okay, so we get everything we need plus 1. Well, maybe if we. I guess plus. Plus 1 piece, the odd one out. Okay, I get all pieces, including the odd one out. Okay, and then I would say pieces from 0 to not end at, but we're just gonna do first half index is equal to pieces at 0 onwards. From 0 to wait, no, we're not indexing here. We're just doing pieces times piece length, I think. Plus remainder bytes. Yeah, then first half index. Okay.
Okay. I think this is all. I think this is all we would. This is all that we would need for. So yeah, I think this is all we would need for the engine implementation. The only other thing I can think of is demuxing a stream for when we complete a file, and having that taken something that impls right. I think that's like it though.
What exactly is demuxing?
Demuxing is like the act of splitting up channels basically. So demuxing would be, let's say you have a MKV file and you want to split up the audio and the video. demuxing would be that act. So it'd be
Uh-huh.
the act of splitting that up.
Okay.
So another example of demuxing would be splitting up. Let's say we just have bytes, and then we just want to demux that into multiple files,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
That's demuxing. So demuxing is just the act of um, demuxing is just short for demultiplexing, and multiplexing is the act of receiving multiple events at the same time, I think.
Yeah. Okay. That.
So
Yeah.
demuxing is the act of splitting a singular entity into multiple different entities.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait.
And it's
And
mainly used when talking about like media and stuff, but the term is general.
yeah. Wait. Are we not going with Serenity setup then?
No, we don't. We're not. This would just be simpler.
But isn't this
It would just,
gonna force the end developer to filter out events?
it's not that hard in Rust. You can just see like match and events,
I mean, I guess, but like, still,
and you see this
yeah,
if you don't want. Yeah,
that feels lazy. Well, okay, because
like
okay,
if they don't, and also they don't even have to call event at
yeah,
all. Events.
okay,
They don't have to do this.
yeah,
If they
because
don't need events, then they don't have to use it.
yeah, because okay, so on one hand, no, okay, that is, I guess that's better. I don't know, yeah, I guess so. All right, um, let me look this over again, make sure it's like not dumb. Of the pieces for the file plus the
Uh,
major.
This, make a man. This should be a broadcast on our receivers, so we can use that.
Here, you want to take a look at my little pseudocode again?
Yeah, sure. Okay. So piece of scene 0, number of bytes. Every piece except the auto and out last piece for the file ends or the piece ends. The number of bytes for this file in the odd piece. Many bytes equals file length minus num pieces times. So num pieces,
I just realized we could do
number
that.
of pieces times piece length. Num pieces times piece length. So piece length
So that's
is
the
20. Piece length is 20, and the num pieces is 20. Then that's so num pieces times piece length would just be the total amount of bytes that we would have to download to complete the entire torrent. Like include like all. This is basically the size of all the files combined.
no num pieces is the number of pieces for this file. And then
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Yeah, right.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
yeah. And
So
then
num pieces times piece length. So this is okay. So num pieces times piece length. So for this file, how many pieces we have? Okay. So we're subtracting. Okay. So yeah, this is right. Find the remainder bytes here. So this would
yeah,
be how many leftover bytes it would have. If we have the last part of the piece, this piece 16. Okay, if I start and end it, okay. This piece 16, some pieces plus 1. Okay, my question is, where do we check for? Because this remainder bytes would trigger, even so let's say we have this quote unquote odd one out where you know this file starts in the middle of a piece.
yeah.
How do this remainder bytes function would have something like it would be a remainder even if it actually ends at the end of a piece.
Yeah, but that'd be fine, no?
Well, how do we handle that though? Like, where's the check for? Well, I'm confused. Where is the check for if this is an odd one out
I mean
or it
this,
starts in the middle of a piece?
this kind of is the check. So if there is, okay, so if we previously appended a piece, see temp piece down here, if we appended that that sequence of bytes, we've appended the start of the file from the previous piece. If first half index is the length of the piece length, then that doesn't really matter because first half. Wait, hold on, sorry. If first half index is the piece length, that doesn't really matter because we're just going to get an empty list here. And then when we check this, we won't increment pieces seen, which means that we're not going to start at a weird place. We're going to start at the correct piece. And if there is something in there, then we'll still append it because, again, it's just an empty array. It doesn't really matter either way.
Okay.
Does that
So
make sense?
we're gonna be are we storing like parts of pieces in memory then?
We are storing, I mean, yes, technically, because there's not really a better way to do it. I guess we could potentially directly write it to memory, but in this case, it's just pseudocode. We don't really care that much.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to think about how we would optimize this to like actual Rust code. Because I remember, because you know how like let's say you have like, let's say you have a file and the user only wants to download one file.
yeah.
It's in the middle of all the pieces. So it has like the middle like 10 pieces out of like 30, right?
Oh, right. Yeah.
And some of the pieces overlap on both ends.
Mm-hmm.
So first of all, how would we seed if we did that? And second of all, where would we keep the rest of those pieces? Would we just say we don't have them? Would we? How would
Okay,
we
wait,
go
hold on.
about that?
I literally just looked at a
I
question
looked at
about
a
this.
yeah, I looked at a question about that too, like a second ago.
Yeah, here. Let me look. So,
Yeah.
okay, so you still, it sounds okay for uTorrent.
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube too. Yeah,
Yeah, okay, so it.
9 viewers. Holy, we're popping off.
Oh my God, seriously, I have not been looking.
Yo,
I
what's
don't
up, chat?
I don't like staring at the viewer
You
count.
count makes you
Yeah.
anxious. Yeah, it's okay.
No, actually no. Like honestly, I've gotten past that because like I've seen like so many different viewer counts at this point. I don't really care anymore. But like I constantly stare at it. Here, yeah. Anyways, so here I'll send this to you on the Discord. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Discord. Just to make sure we're looking at the same thing. But let me, because I think this
Yeah.
will tell us how uTorrent does it at least. Because like I mean I guess in theory we could just request the pieces we wanted, but oh
We'd have to just like discard some of the data
yeah.
and then just say that we don't have. When someone requests a piece, just say we don't have it.
Yeah. You're here
Here
for
for
the
the
cat.
cap, by the way.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's exactly why I have them. That's why I have them.
Revenue. He calls them revenue.
I don't
He calls them
love
little
love
revenue.
once. Hello, buddy. How's it going?
His name is little revenue.
It's Charles. It's Charles. I might make like a little sign for him. So like a little like hi, I'm
You can
Charles.
see a pixel of your toe.
Yeah, I know. I have to like really try to keep my
Bro, just put on socks. It's not that hard.
I don't like wearing socks. It's weird.
Of course you don't.
What does that mean? Okay.
Like,
Well, anyways, okay, here, back to the uTorrent thing. Okay, sorry. Deleting for I don't want all the files. I don't want 2 files next to each other. I delete one of them. Okay, so I guess, okay, logically speaking, like, we can just download the pieces we want, but one issue is that we get flagged for leeching, which I don't understand the choking algorithm enough to know if that would happen. Second issue is that that's a pain to do, and that's a pain to implement. So I mean, that's definitely
Well,
something that we
we
think about in
wouldn't
the
have
future.
to. Well, we can just like not. Well, I don't think it would be bad if we just like said like on the edge pieces. So
Mhm.
like on the pieces where I mean, so let's say we download the file and then the and it has like edge blocks basically from each piece that's in that
Yeah.
the file has. We
Yeah.
can just say that for that entire piece that we just don't have it because it's incomplete. We don't have the whole piece,
Yeah. Okay.
so we can
That's
just yeah, that's probably the best bet. Just say we don't have the edge ones, and then um. But then what will happen is if this we have a file that's smaller than the piece size,
mm,
and we only have that file,
yeah.
then we just won't have any pieces to contribute at all.
Yeah, and that's where I feel like we might get flagged for like choking or sorry, not choking, for leaching. Um but I'm not sure because again, I don't know how the choking uh algorithm works. I need to like diagram that at some point so I actually know. Um but yeah. Um
So, because that's a possibility, because the user can only want one file, and that file could be less than the chunk size. I mean, not, I mean less than the piece size. And then if we go with that thing I was just saying, then we wouldn't have any full pieces then, which,
yeah.
and the only alternative to that is just to download all the files regardless of what the user says, though.
Yeah. Well, no, I it should still be fine. I don't know. Okay, the okay,
Like,
like go ahead.
we could store it in like a temporary directory or something, store in slash temp or whatever.
We could
Like
still
again,
though.
we're still downloading stuff on people's machine that they literally explicitly said they didn't want.
Yeah, that's what I don't like. Or well, that's one of the things I don't like. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, I
Or we could have like a piece
mm,
save almost, if that makes sense. Or we'll save the rest of the piece
mm,
is somewhere in like a temporary directory
hmm.
just for the edge pieces.
Yeah,
Does that make sense? So we can say that we have a complete piece.
that
So
seems. Yeah.
we can write it to disk basically.
Okay. Yeah. That seems reasonable.
I think that's the only alternative because then we won't be saving a whole file to someone's computer or
Yeah.
like the whole thing that they don't want. We'll probably be saving like let's say for some torrents like 8 MB.
Yeah.
We'd probably be like
So like 4 megabytes
we'd
or
probably
something.
be yeah 8 MB. But
Mm.
we don't even have to do the whole piece. We can just do the remainder.
Yes. Yeah. 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 And just store it as raw bytes, or not raw bytes, but just the
Yeah,
the file itself. Really, it doesn't really matter. But yeah. Um.
yeah. Just store it. Just have it as a remainder somewhere in the temp directory that we can access. But
Okay.
I don't know if that is in the scope of lib tortillas though, because stuff like that would be done by tortillas, not lib tortillas.
I mean, yes and no. Okay, I either way, I think this is something that we should keep in mind. But as long as we write code that is reusable, um, and refactorable, this should be fine to implement in the future. That's
Yeah, I
kind of my
think
thought.
this could be a future thing that we implement. We could
Yeah.
just go with like not having pieces for now, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
well, if the file's too small, I just not have a piece. I think it is an important thing to like support single file downloads,
Yeah.
but having the pieces necessary to see it isn't that important, I guess, because it's neat. Like, let's be honest, like someone if they're trying to download multi files,
Hmm.
trying to download only one file. Normally, they're trying to download like a larger file. Like the example with Big Buck Bunny, where
Hmm.
there's like a subtile file and then an MP4 file and then a poster
SRT.
file.
Yeah. SRT
Yeah,
file. Whatever.
SRT is subtitles.
Well, yeah. Same thing.
Um,
Same thing.
yeah. So the they're normally just gonna download the video, which is obviously gonna have more pieces in total.
Uh huh.
So obviously,
Yeah.
so most of the time they're just not gonna hit that edge case.
Yeah.
Like just 9 times out of 10, most users just aren't gonna hit that edge case. But we should still like prepare for it
Yeah.
later on. That
Yeah.
could be an issue after we implement the engine
Yeah.
fully.
That seems fine. Yeah, just that way we're
Yeah.
not. Yeah, because otherwise we're gonna get so bogged down on this that we're not even gonna get the actual engine implemented. Uh,
Yeah.
no, but I think it should be fine just to download the piece and then only save the remainder, like you were saying. Um,
Yeah, it's a disk somewhere.
yeah, but well, ooh, would that be okay though? Because if a peer asks for that piece and we only have the remainder, then like,
No, we can no. Well, we can just we know where the file is probably, no.
well, yeah, we know
We,
where the file is that, but that file is the remainder.
but we would have this. We still have the file. We still have the file.
Hmm.
Um, there.
Yeah,
So the initial file that like consumes like a fraction of the piece, basically,
yeah.
we can just use that. You just like use that. You know what I mean?
Okay, I think I kind of understand what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that seems fair. Okay, yeah, I do feel like we should move off of this though, because otherwise we're gonna spend the rest of the night talked about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Honestly, we need to start coding. Goodness, with
yeah,
planning. Like
um,
2 days worth of planning.
I know. More than 2 days, I think. Well, yeah, a lot of time.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so okay, are we happy with how this design doc looks, and can I save it to the milestone?
Yes. Let me move this. Do you feel like there's any other commands that need to be added
I mean,
here?
if we're just gonna do it with an event enum, I think that's all right. Yeah. What?
We would have to store each torrent would be its own struct, I guess, and it'd be stored as an info hash, and it would have its own trackers, its own peers.
Hmm.
We would have one centralized server for all that, but it would have its own trackers. It would have its own peers. Peers
Yeah.
may overlap. That is a thing that we might have to worry about.
Yeah.
That's definitely a possible edge case,
Wait,
is a
you
peer can
mean?
be seeding two torrents at the same time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And since we have a listener, it could get confusing, but
Yeah. It should be all right because we have the info hash.
yeah, but like the way we're handling things currently, it might be a bit weird.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Oh, also, did we want to make every instance of engine? Uh, did we want to allow that to be uh to change the meta info um on not on command, but just uh, do we want to allow the developer to change the torrent that we're torrenting without having to create a new engine?
Well, yes, that's what the from meta info. Oh wait, at torrents.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. I see what you mean. Okay.
So yeah, as existing torrent instance. Wait, no, that's wrong. Where's torrents? Oh, adds to an existing engine
Oh,
engine
okay. 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 Okay.
instance.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Stores torrents in a dash map itself using info hash as the key. So we'll use info hash as the key for everything basically.
Yeah.
'Cause
Okay.
it's a pretty easy way to store things. You use a dash map for each torrent. We have one centralized listener for UTP and HTTP peers, and we'll route we'll route all of that to each torrent
Mhm.
engine. Oh, each torrent, I guess.
Mhm.
Torrent instance, I guess
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah.
So for each torrent instance, we'll route that to the correct torrent instance and go like that, I assume.
That seems fine. Yeah.
Yeah, because when people try to connect to us, we'll have their info hash, so we would know what torrent instance to route that message to.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. We're not trying to torrent multiple torrents at once, right?
We are. That's what I mean.
How the hell are we gonna do that?
That's what okay. Everything's going to be stored in its own hash map and its own thread. It's just
Hmm.
gonna be a It's just gonna be a list. Well, not really a list, but it's gonna be in a hash map or dash map basically,
Hmm.
or for each individual torrent.
Okay. Good lord. All right. I guess that, yeah, I guess that works. Okay. Um,
So we need
That's-
to start rewriting the engine completely to start supporting the syntax.
Yep. Okay. Well, okay. I guess that works. Here, let me
And we
format
have
it.
you have events, you have commands, and you have events.
Yeah. Um.
Well, commands could possibly return. I'm gonna have this, and it could possibly turn events.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
This could honestly be a result.
That
This
seems
could
fair.
fail.
Yeah.
This could be a result.
Okay.
And honestly, it could be an option result
Whoa. Why would that?
because the command could just return nothing.
Why? No. Okay. No. Okay. No. That's fair. That's fair.
A
Yeah.
result is for when it errors, and the options for when because commands could just return nothing. Like they
Yeah.
don't need to return anything. That's what
Yeah.
events are for. So yeah.
Okay. That seems fair. Um.
Events doesn't. I don't think it needs to be async. It just needs because events would just be like a broadcast.resubscribe.
Yeah. Okay. That.
You just clone the subscriber, so I don't think it
Yeah.
needs to be async. Start listeners would start the listener for incoming peers.
Yeah.
And then we would have to uh so this is like a I understand it now.
Do you?
I understand it now.
My cat cam died because I turned the thing off.
Fortunate.
Yeah. I know. R.I.P. Oh, sorry.
I understand it now.
Okay. Go ahead. Explain it to me.
We have to so
Here we go.
we'll have to first thing we have to do when receiving a incoming handshake is we'll have to figure out the info hash for that incoming handshake and then deal with that and send that to the correct engine.
Yeah.
We'll call the torrent instances,
Mhm.
and then the engine is just like a torrent manager. If I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the engine is a torrent manager, and then we have torrent instances,
Okay.
which would just be stored in a hash map. So first things first, what do you need to do?
Okay. Wait.
First
Okay.
step.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Hold
We
on.
just split this up into tiny PRs that can easily be tested.
Yes. Very tiny PRs. Hold on. Let me copy and paste this into the milestone. Give me a second.
Okay.
Boop, boop, go up here.
So I'm gonna look at all of our usages of hash map just to see. Oh yeah, engine uses it a lot. Protocol.
Mhm.
Oh, support extensions. Support extensions is fine. This could be a hash map. We don't need hash map for this.
Um,
Okay, trackers use hash map. Response channels. This is where we can use dash map
oh yeah. Wait.
in the
Hold on.
UDP server.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me look. I think I know what you're talking about, but let me look at the code for that again.
In UDP RS and it's in UDP server.
Okay. Protocol.
Space S, remember?
No. I'm. Oh right. We are actually. I was on the GitHub. I'm a little bit. It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. Lib
Go to
tortillas.
UDP-RS and space S.
I
UDP
forget.
server.
I forget where. There we go. Space S UDP server. Oh right.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
So we're using our mutex hash map here.
Mhm.
We could simplify this to just dash. We can simplify this to just arc hat dash map. Sure.
Okay.
And we just wouldn't have to deal with any arc mutex shenanigans like ever.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's our only use of a hash map.
Yeah.
Whole project, other than the supported protocols thing, which can be a hash map. That's completely fine.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so run me through on how you want to manage multiple torrents at the same time. Again, we don't, okay, because we don't want to have multiple instances of engine, but we're gonna have to filter out every single request and, well, yeah, just any messages to peers. We're gonna have to filter that based on the info hash that they give, right?
yes.
Okay.
So remember so when something connects to us, we have an incoming stream, right?
Yeah.
Um, on first connection, we can just run the handshake. We can just process the handshake by the engine itself. So the engine will process the handshake and then send it to the torrent instance, appropriate torrent instance, to
Okay.
then respond basically.
Okay.
Because yeah, so what will happen is we'll start with the stream. Start with the stream, we'll process their handshake,
Hmm.
then we'll send we won't respond. We won't respond to that message. We'll send it to the torrent instance, and the torrent instance will handle whatever it has to do
Okay.
and respond appropriately,
Okay.
basically.
And wait, hold on. What? Because there's no struct named torrent yet.
We make one.
Oh yeah, no. I know, saying, but okay. So does it? Okay, does a torrent handle the actual transmission of the message, or does it just handle the creation of the message and?
Well, remember torrents the engine never, like the original engine that you had, never actually transmitted any messages to peers directly. Remember, peers handled themselves.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't really change. Because the peer was self-sufficient, it handled
Oh
itself.
right. Okay. Yeah.
Because remember, all it just takes is a peer stream, and we can easily demux peer streams like through the engine itself,
Okay.
and just send that to the torrent instance.
Okay. Right. Okay. So just engine is just a complete middleman at this point. So the torrent instance would handle
It
all
handle
of.
trackers.
Yes, it would handle trackers, but for any message creation or file storing, like if we get a piece, we would send that to torrent.
Torrent, yeah, so it'd be sent to the torrent.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that could be broadcasted back to the engine, the message channels. So we need a way to communicate. We need a way for the peers to communicate with the torrent instance, the torrent instance to communicate with the engine, and the engine to be able to communicate with back to the user of the library.
Okay. This we gotta document the hell out of this because we cannot
Yeah.
end up like BitTorrent. But yeah, okay, that sounds reasonable. Um, yeah, okay, that sounds fine. Do you have the torrent struct documented or like what you think it would look like?
Well, the torrent struct would kind of be similar to to what we have right now for engine.
Hmm.
It isn't really intended to be used directly, so we would more so be documenting it as we write it because of the fact it's not intended to be used externally.
Yeah.
It's intended to be internal. You're supposed to do everything through the engine itself.
Hmm. Yeah.
So the engine handles multiple torrents and stuff, yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Oh, Ria, there's a thing for that. I assume it's in the Cocoon editor. It's hold on, let me look. Hold on. There is a command for navigating single lines with line breaks. Subscriptions, because I'm just gonna look at the dude that I subscribe to. It's the Vim guy. Am I not subscribed to him? Am I? Oh, I feel bad about
All
that.
viewers, Oscar, were peaking.
Oh my god. I'm peeking. I'm peeking. No way. Um. Okay.
Chai's wide swinging.
Yeah, I know. I think. Hold on. Let's see. I think it's like G40. No, I swear it starts with G. Let me telescope key maps. G. Because I swear it starts with a G, but let me look, cause like navigating lines like that is a pain. Cause like I have like here, okay, so like I have like well here I like this is probably actually no, hold on, that's a good like example of this. That's a pain. Um, Let me heal here. Like, okay, like this. No, it's not really. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
well, you know what I'm talking about. But there is a command for it. Let me. Okay, Sylvan Franklin. That's the guy that I found the command from. I'm trying to figure out what video it was from again, but it was that channel. I was trying to see what the video is. Okay, I cannot find it again. For the life of me, but there is a way to handle that. Is what I'm getting at. I want to try and find it now. It's not digraphs. It's not. No, not stop leaving insert mode. Um, man, what is it? You can go ahead and do whatever you're doing. Safe. I'm gonna obsess over this
Again,
for a
I'm
second.
trying to figure out what an actor is. So
It's GM.
I'm realizing our peer
I just got
handler
off work.
is. So I'm reading up on what the actor model is.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you know what the actor model is?
Yes, not off the top of my head. So, okay, let me try and. No, just tell me again. I forget.
Actors basically are self-sufficient and like they're supposed to be independent models basically, and you're supposed to communicate with them via messages basically between threads and channels.
Okay.
They're supposed to be like it's basically exactly what we did for the peer handler
Oh,
basically.
okay.
So handle peer.
Oh, right,
Like we
right.
basically did the textbook definition of an actor.
Okay, okay. Oh, and Ria, it's GM and G capital M. That takes you to the middle of the line that you're on. And I do believe there's a way. Oh, right, right, right. Jump to percent. Hold on. Let me watch this.
It would take me there. That actually doesn't look like 10%. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Okay, no, maybe it's not that. I don't know what it is, but yeah. So like, if like this, if I like screen key, it's like GM takes me to. I think it's the middle of the screen. G capital M takes me to, the middle of the current line. So if I have like, if this is like really, here, let me like resize this so it's like really cramped. So like here, that takes me to the line, takes me to the center of the screen, which is kind of useful. Yeah, anyways. Okay, so yeah, so actor model. Okay, what are we gonna use the actor model on? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening at all.
I think we could create a generic trait called
Mm.
actor
Mm.
and have it implement like send and receive.
Mm.
Well, I mean, wait, no. We can create a generic trait called actor
Yeah.
and have like standard functions for all of our actor types because a peer would be an actor, the torrent instance itself would be an actor, a tracker would be an actor.
Okay, that seems. Yeah. Okay, I don't not like that. How would
We can
we
create like standard code for that.
how would we standardize that though? Like that would be
It wouldn't be
extreme.
hard because traits can have we can first of all we can have like you can have just like a type definition for what comes in and what goes out basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can just do it like that. It shouldn't be that hard.
Okay. Um.
Like it'd just be like a really generic thing for it, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. That.
Mm.
I guess that's fair, but like, okay, but like for like handle peer, like how are we gonna manage that? Um.
Well, honestly, I've been thinking of trying to extract the actual actor logic from the pure struct itself and then make a new struct called like pure actor
Mhm.
and like store them next to the peer, I guess.
I
I
guess.
don't mm,
Yeah.
or have a pure actor take in a peer and like have ownership over the peer, I guess.
Yeah. No. I
Like, keep them
like.
separate structs, I
Yeah.
guess. Because the pure
Okay.
struct is like very, very polluted and crowded. I
Okay.
don't really know. I'm trying to figure out because we can definitely have something a bit different for the peer.
Yeah. Um. Okay, yeah, I like that. But how? Yeah, okay. When do we want to do this? Do we want to do this before we start working on the engine?
Probably.
Okay.
Well, we should we should make a PR called like refactor/2 actor model or something.
Okay, I
And
can
we
open
should
that.
refactor um refactor the engine, well, not the engine, the peer and the trackers to both use an actor model.
Okay.
The
And then,
trackers kind of already do
mhm,
in a sense.
yeah.
Well, no, I think everything. Okay, the way we do it with trackers is fine. It already has an actor model where it's self-sufficient, self-managed, and everything.
Mhm.
It's just we wouldn't have the it wouldn't meet the standard functions for the actor trait, but uh, without an instance itself, would it? Hold on, let me check HTTP tracker.
No, that
Let's see.
that should be fine if we just, yeah, it shouldn't matter.
HTTP. Oh, yeah. HTTP tracker. Wait, would it be able to meet stats? Tracker stats. Stats
There,
hook.
there,
Receiver and sender.
there is a crate for actor models.
Really?
Not sure if it's something that we want to look at
Actor
though.
traits.
Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Actually, oh, okay. This is exactly what we want. Honest to God, we could probably just copy this and avoid like installing the whole package. Here, let me link it. Here. Like this is probably
Tactics.
like we don't need the whole entire package or sorry crate for this, but I feel like just this trait would be nice to work off of. What do you think?
Create. Start default. Start underscore default. Start. Where self actor context equals context. Well, Actix isn't. Wait, Actix is an actor framework?
It's
I thought it was a.
no. It's
I know.
yes. It's active framework.
I thought no. For the longest time, I thought Actix was a web framework.
Uh,
For the longest time,
oh, buddy.
like I thought it was like a web server.
It says it. It says it in the about. It says active framework for Rust.
I don't know why, but
No,
for
no,
the
it's good.
longest time, I thought it was like a
Yeah.
yeah.
I know. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. So do we want to? Cause like, okay. Cause like I truly do not think that we need like um, this entire crate, but I do think that.
Look at this one. It's called Ractor.
Let me see.
This one, it looks really bare bones and lightweight.
Okay.
Let me send it in chat.
No, I'm right there. Don't worry. Okay, Rectorize file improvement. Erlang like actor framework. Erlang is either really good or really bad, and I kind of forget.
Well, if you look at the syntax, it looks really nice to use, honestly, because you have a type state, you have arguments, startup initialization arguments, and you have pre-start and then handle.
Yeah, let me look at how I'm. Okay,
And it's only 152 kilobytes. Let's see dependencies. Oh, it has a few dependencies. Oh, only for WASM. One cell JIT. Why do we need this? What is the?
I mean,
Like, is a pure Rust framework inspired like with speed plus performance?
let me look at the trait for this. I feel like this might be. Hold on, let me look at Erlang because it says that it's inspired after that. But I have no idea what Erlang is. So well, I mean,
Erlang is basically like the prime king language for stuff like this, like stuff like
handling multiple incoming connections at the same time, handling like hundreds of thousands of
Mhm.
connections simultaneously. That's like what Erlang is built for.
Okay. Let me try to read this. Advise the server in a client-server relation, a generic server process implemented using this module has a standard set of interface functions and includes functionality for tracing and error reporting. Also fits the extender. The server process streams also requires to be located. Okay, that I'm not gonna have any luck understanding that. Okay, let me look at the let me
Is
look
this even
at the docs. Um, yeah, okay, we'll see. Where's the? I just want. I just. Oh, there's the crates. Oh, docs.rs. There we go. Okay. Okay. Traits. Re-exports.
vector spawn?
Why is there a trait? Okay, hold on. Let me look for. Okay, search for actor. I guess. my life is hard. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Trait. So. Okay. It feels like it's just a ever so slightly simplified version of Actix's actor trait.
Yeah, it looks like it's a lot more lightweight, and I don't think it has that many dependencies that we aren't already using.
Does Actix have a lot of dependencies though? Where can I see that?
From what I remember, I think it's one of the larger libraries.
Okay.
But to be fair, I thought it was a web service, so I don't think you should take my word for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say 17 total. So,
Great.
but what? Okay, but we have about half of these dependencies already. So if not more, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Log. They're using log, bro.
Oh, who is Actix or Ractor?
Yeah, Actix is using log.
I mean, okay, is there any reason why we need to use a crate, or should we just work off of the pre-existing crate?
I feel like it would be. I feel like it would be something that would help us later on down the line if we were to just migrate to the crate before we have too many features.
I guess that's fair. Yeah.
Because we are kind of doing exactly what the actor model is built for.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Having self-sufficient threads, I guess,
Yeah.
to do their own thing.
Yeah.
And run in the background, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that seems here. Let me look at the demo again. Okay, so you have like so you have the message, the ping of upon the next.
Message.
So okay, then there's blah, and then yeah, okay, so then we have that the pre-start. Myself is I don't know what actor ref is, but I can just ref to an actor. So self, so it sends that. Okay, then we have the handle. I mean, it stays less than 10. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to adding it. Here, let me add this to the engine implementation milestone, and then I'll make an issue for it, since that'll be the kind of the first thing that we do. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Do you want to switch to Actix or Ractor? Actually, now I'm looking at it. Actix is 779 kilobytes, and let's see how much Ractor is.
79 what now?
152.
What
But
what units are we
I'm
talking
looking at
about
the size of the libraries.
here? Oh,
Like in bytes, but but for some reason Ractor has like a lot of WASM support that we don't need. We're not planning to support WASM. It's just not really doable.
yeah.
You just physically can't. So yeah.
I mean, I'm not inherently opposed to doing either one of them. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out if it's like a comparison. Because Ractor seems to be more actively updated and maintained.
Let's see what the.
Oh, Actix Web. That's why.
Oh, is there
That's why I
like?
thought
Oh,
there's a web framework built off of it. That's why I thought Actix this whole time was just a like an HTTP server, because there's a framework called Actix Web that just creates
oh.
a web server that's based on it.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair. Alright, okay. Okay. So utilize an act model for peers and trackers. Uh, the current implementation of peer. Um,
Here's there's an article on it. All right, let's read this. We're gonna do
Okay.
a Theo real quick.
okay. Essentially
Theo.
acts.
Alright.
Is it? Oh, we're gonna do a Theo. Yay! Stop live. We're pyrocynical. Okay. Let me finish writing this milestone. And I'll catch back up. Current mission appear essentially acts as an actor. Thus, acts as an actor, and there are many other use cases for an actor, like, for an actor like use case. I don't know what I'm typing here, man. I don't know what I'm typing here. For an actor like use case, other use cases for an actor like model. In this
It would
project.
standardize a lot of the code that we have, because we're just basically trying to re-implement like the actor model for both the tracker and the peers themselves.
Yeah.
And then now with the torrent file, with each new torrent instance, we're going to be having another actor instance
Mhm.
communicating with the engine, and each torrent instance. Yeah, we're just going to have a bunch of stacking actors, and we need a way to standardize that.
Yeah. Would help to standardize lib tortillas. Using create for act model, standardize lib tortillas. This should be done before anything else in this milestone. Bold, I guess. Really fancy about it. Should be done before anything else in this milestone. We have two main choices of what.
Well, we should read this article before because there are other choices that have their upsides and downsides.
There are other choices?
Yes, there's like 4.
God damn it,
There's,
dude.
yeah, there's 5 different things that we can use.
Oh my god. Okay.
Look at the article.
I am.
So, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let's Theo this. We're gonna live react.
All right. Live react. When you're live,
I would rather
get
die.
the reaction content. You're gonna post a clip of it.
I would rather die.
And monetize it.
I would literally rather die.
We're at 10 views. Come on, monetize. Let's go.
I'd literally rather die.
We went down to 9. Never mind.
Damn it. No. Okay. Okay. Actix. Okay. Coerce. Distribute actors. Cameo.
Read it top to bottom out loud.
I'm not. What? Why? No, dude. It's this.
Because you're reacting. You're
This is slop live. This is literally pyrocynical, dude. I'm not gonna be pyrocynical. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not pyro, dude. I'm not gonna open TF2 and show something very questionable to a young audience. I'm not gonna do that, man.
What?
Have you never seen that clip? Of
No.
Oh yeah, look up pyrocynical opens TF2.
I don't think I should do that.
You should do that. Just don't do it on stream. It's gonna traumatize you for life. Okay, so.
So
Okay.
Actix creates its own whole runtime built on
Ooh.
top of Tokyo, which
Ooh.
might be not what we want.
Yeah. Yeah, Ria, you are. I'm 18. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm younger than this guy.
Yeah.
I'm actually 12.
He's not 12. He's 17. He's like 2 months younger. Wait, how much younger are you than me? No, you're not.
Like 7 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Okay, so Actix does seem like a lot, but I know. I'm also feeling like that because I just now realized that I'm like
You have to file taxes.
Well, yes. No, I've literally been like strategizing how I can deduct my taxes or deduct things from my taxes. Well, that and like my
Forge.
I know. It's like it's almost 6 months until my 19th birthday, which feels so weird. Does not feel like it should be happening. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, Here, okay, so what are we talking about when we say distributed scenarios? Let me look at coerce Rust, because I don't understand what we're talking about there. I remember.
Reactor is the only well. This article is kind of old, but Reactor seems to be the one that is the most actively developed, and also seems to be the one that has the most checks on all the boxes.
Yeah, I was gonna say
No, actually, Cameo seems to also have. Cameo uses Tokyo, for example, local and distributed system. So that one seems to actually have the most. I seem to check all of them.
yeah.
Fault tolerant, and it was updated 16 hours ago, so it's definitely
Yeah.
actively developed.
Okay. I just don't understand what the distributed part of this means. Let me see if it. Hold on. Let me see if there's like um think about this. Reactor does seem to oh wait, no. Reactor does not perform as well. But like we're talking about nanoseconds here, so like take that as you will.
Well, I'm not really that concerned with the performance of our actor system because most of our stuff is going to be IO bound anyway. But I
Mhm.
guess it is important that I guess it is important that we manage that stuff appropriately because we do want a lower memory footprint for the whole app.
Yeah.
It's something that I'm more concerned with memory than speed. If that
Yeah.
makes sense.
No, that's fair. Okay, Access Drive. Okay, no, I just want to see like real world use cases. Okay, that's great. Um Okay, reactors and viable choice for. Wait, what is distribute? Okay, I'm gonna have to Google it. What does distributed systems mean? Um, okay, I'm not gonna use the AI summary. As a collection can be. Okay, is it just like referring to concurrency in a different way? I'm so like wildly confused
Stream's
here.
buffering, your Wi-Fi just like died for a second.
Oh,
You're
oh
back
yeah.
now though.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
so.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it did die for like a minute. Um, Okay, I'm gonna assume that distributed is just referring to concurrent. I don't know what. Yeah. Um. uh, A few people are. Well, okay. Well, one person did say that Actix um, is not. Oh, actually, sorry. The author said that auction that Actix is not great with async code, so maybe. Okay, so I do feel like
Ac-
um
Does seem to be the fastest, but that's because of its own like it creates its own runtime, which
yeah,
I don't think is something that we want to deal with. We already have the Tokyo runtime and it's
yeah,
already doing enough to us, so I think
yeah,
we want to avoid creating our own runtime. But everything else seems to support Tokyo just fine.
yeah, um, yeah. So okay, so like okay, Coerce Cameo Raptor doesn't okay. Does Extra also do the whole damn runtime thing? Cause let me look. Okay, yeah. Extra does support multiple different runtimes, so that could be like a potential, not like issue so much as just um
Something to
s-
think about.
yeah,
But we're
yes, yeah,
using Tokyo, so as long as
yeah.
they support Tokyo, we should be fine.
No, they do.
Ultimately, the best way for your project will depend on your exact requirements. If you need more straightforward concurrency, Actix or Extra might suffice. If you need built-in distribution without much extra configuration, Cameo, OERS, or Ractor might be more appealing. What is built-in distribution?
That's that. I'm trying to figure that out, man. I'm literally I'm dying here. Um, does he define it at the top? Hold on. Distribute environment. I don't think it refers to concurrency now, because he refers to concurrency in another way later. But because distributed systems is normally like literally like distributed across multiple computational devices, but
Mm.
I don't know. Oh, my chat's back to not updating. Thanks, YouTube. Let me see if it updates now. Yeah, no. Okay.
I don't see anything new in your chat.
Oh, wait. Who said that then?
I don't see anything.
I might.
Someone type in chat because he's
No,
confused.
no, 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 wait, no.
Someone type in chat. Someone type in
No,
chat.
no. It's fine. Wait, where did you read that
If you're
from?
watching, you're actually real. Yeah. Type in chat. What do you mean? Where did I read what from?
What did you just read about the Actix and Raptor being good choices?
The bottom.
Just the comments, you mean?
No, it's above the comments.
Okay. We're fine. We're chilling. We're just gonna act like that never happened.
Option
Uh-huh.
from. Option from.
Option from. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. I gotta act like that never happened too. Okay. Okay. So he is the author of Cameo. Okay. Here. So straightforward
Okay, so there's some
concurrency.
bias.
Yeah. Built-in distribution with not much extra.
Okay, so built-in distribution means that the library has native support for running actors across multiple processes, machines, or even networks.
Okay. So we don't need that.
So that would mean that we would have like multiple processes of tortillas running at once.
So that's you're good.
I don't see why we would need that.
Yeah, because that's, as far as I'm aware, that's parallel computing, not concurrency.
Yeah.
Okay, so coerce. Wait, no. That's distribute actors. So yeah, I think extra. I mean, extra perform. Oh, does not perform as well, but it's not inherently bad.
Mm.
Like the final score he gave it like wasn't the absolute worst. Okay, so okay, in that case, I think I don't know. I still know the best solution is having hard line wrap instead of soft line wrap. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna be honest. I forget what that is. Let me just hard line wrap versus line wrap. Okay, let me look with hard wrapping. We pick a margin that we each time we exceed that margin. Okay, are encode that you look to editor. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, no, that seems, yeah, that I can see why that would be more optimal. I mean, my note taking is not exactly writing, so I don't notice it that much. But yeah, if you wanted to like actually write in a terminal environment, I could see why you would want hardline wrapping. What's actual line breaks? Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, so basically the only time we would need if the only time we would need built-in distribution is if we planned on having multiple instances of tortillas running on the same machine,
Which is not
or
necessary.
on different machines at once.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is within the scope of this project.
Yeah.
I don't think it's something that we really need. Like if it's possible and it doesn't require that much code to add, then I guess. But it's not something that we really care about that much.
Ooh, okay, one thing, extra has not been updated in over a year, I think. And
Okay.
the syntax is kind of ugly. Like,
Really?
it's not bad, it's just like it's not great compared to Raptor or Actix.
Okay. True.
But
They give you a line of code comparisons. Yeah, I don't really know about freaking
extra. The syntax is a little bit weird, and I don't really understand it.
Yeah. Um, okay, well, okay, so we might, okay, okay, can we come to the conclusion that we're not going to use Actix just because of that of its own runtime?
Yes, we can just take out Actix as an option.
Okay, so that leaves us with coerce, cameo, or Ractor. Um, I would personally rather go with Ractor just because of that fault tolerance thing. Um,
Mm.
I'm not gonna act like know specifically what it's fault tolerant against, but I'm guessing that that would be beneficial in the long run.
So I see Ractor has pre-start hooks basically. So
Yeah.
arg self spawn. I'm just confused on how we communicate with these actors later on.
Yeah, like,
That's the whole
well,
point of this. Like
let me look again. Go ahead, sorry.
like we'd want to be able to communicate between these easily.
Yeah. Um,
Okay.
I think,
And this also handles all of our multi-threading for us, by the way. Like this will handle a lot of the multi-threading.
oh, that would be nice. Yeah, I don't, okay, that is one thing. I see what you're saying. I don't know how we communicate. Well, I guess, okay, so I guess this kind of goes back to something that I'm not a huge, let me look. Because, okay.
Well, there
So,
is a message type at the top. It says
oh, right. Okay, so
uh
we, good.
there's a
Yeah, good.
message type. At the top of the trait, there's a message type that you have to provide, so we know what type of messages that actor requires.
Yeah. Um,
And
okay,
then
I
there's a
mean,
state which we can store,
yeah.
and that can just be yeah, so we can just create like actors. Like we can have like tracker actor. We can have we have a tracker actor. We can have a peer actor. We can have a torrent actor,
Yeah.
and those will be our actors, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, that would be, okay. Yeah. I mean, that's, yeah, I still just don't know what crate to go with. Okay, can we decide on this tomorrow? Because, like, I actually need to, like, get my sleep schedule back together, at least somewhat.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right, let me just add this to the milestone and then make an issue.
Got it.
Not for my commit streak at all. We have too many choices of what
It's first commit streak.
it is. We have a few choices of what actor crate to utilize. Um, a helpful blog post can be found here. Rust, blah blah blah. Okay, let me open an issue for that.
I'm gonna try running these benchmarks myself.
Okay.
See what happens.
Add refactor factor slash add slash
And then I'll update to the latest versions of all these things just because
yeah. Use
I
active
just want to be
trait
fair.
for peer. Use actor trait slash crate for pure struct and others. Please see the. I'll link the milestone here. Can I just like? I should just like copy. Okay, I guess not. Whatever. Please reference the linked milestone for more details. Currently, I'm gonna kind of copy this a little bit. Currently,
Cameo doesn't even work, or what? Why is Cameo just not even compiling?
okay, so maybe not Cameo.
I don't know what I
It's just not compiling. Oh wait, is it something that in this thing? Because I updated it. Consider importing one of these functions.
Currently,
Let's see. Okay.
struct is very similar to an actor, and currently peer struct is very similar to an actor, and utilizing an actor trait / trait could be extremely beneficial in the near future. In would be extremely beneficial in the future. We still need, this issue covers both choosing what actor trait / trait to use and the actual implementation. The actual implementation of that trait. Of that trait. Of that trait. I guess we'll just start saying trait. Of an actor. Trait to use. Labels. I would say this is a medium priority, and it is also an enhancement. I would say this belongs to tortillas, and I would say this belongs to the single milestone we have. Create. Okay. Okay, yeah. Safe. Is there anything else you want to do tonight?
Other than actually code, no, it should be good.
Yeah,
Hopefully next stream we can, actually code.
yeah.
It's
Dude,
philosophy.
2 hours of design docs, so help me. Yeah.
And you want to make your whole new protocol.
You what?
And you want to make a whole new protocol.
Dude, imagine the design docs required for that. Yeah, I know it would be bad.
Yeah,
I know.
I'll do that.
I know. Okay. Yeah. If that's about it, I will wrap this up. Okay.
Good.
Nice. I'm gonna stop streaming at peak concurrent viewers. Wow. Here we go. Wow.
But how many?
Look at me go.
How many viewers?
12. Why?
Holy.
Every time I end stream.
Guys,
stream,
I'm
peak
earlier in
concurrent
the
viewers.
stream. Goodness.
Yeah, I know. Jeez, come on, guys. No, I just need to stream earlier because I realized like my viewers like consistently increase the longer I stream. So
Yeah.
like I just need to not procrastinate. Like I need to have my shit ready
Job
to
schedule.
go. Not night. Oh, yes, schedule. Yes, we're gonna talk about that off stream. We're gonna have we're gonna schedule. No, but like because
Yeah.
I mean you see me procrastinate getting on stream. It's not great.
Oh yeah, trust me.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Thanks. 12 viewers. That's like actually insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we'll be on tomorrow night. Peace.